JC, and certainly glad to have you along for the ride, as it'll be the Golden Suns taking on Ouachita Baptist here this afternoon. My apologies if I seem a little distracted. We're working through a couple of technical issues in sending audio feed to the video streaming, but I think we have that figured out now, and so we should have some sound going to those of you who are watching and now able to listen over the video feed. Reviewing the starters for today's game, first for Arkansas Tech, it'll be Kaylee Shipman, Hannah Valines, Jayana Sanders, Ashley Lopez, and Nikki Metcalf. For Ouachita Baptist, it'll be Ray Osborne, Maya Gertzone, Michaela Miller, Eden Crow, and Kaylin Wright. We mentioned this is the all-time, the 85th meeting between these two women's basketball programs, and Arkansas Tech leads the series 69-15. The Golden Suns have won 15 consecutive meetings with Ouachita Baptist. The opening tip is controlled by Arkansas Tech, and Jayana Sanders brings it into the front court. Jayana with 391 career assists, and she almost had 392. She fed Nikki Metcalf on the right block, but Metcalf could not make the layup. Ouachita gets the rebound and goes the other way. Left wing, Ray Osborne with the basketball, gives it out front to Michaela Miller, feeds right wing for Maya Gertzone. Gertzone dribbles to her left, two bounces, and then a pass back to Osborne. Osborne dribbles right, gives to Gertzone. You can bet the Golden Suns are aware of Maya Gertzone here today. She really hurt them in the game down at Arkadelphia earlier this month. She knocked down 8 three-pointers and scored a career-high 32 points against the Golden Suns 2 weeks ago. Puts it up here from the right wing. Does Gertzone? No good. Offensive rebound by Eden Crow. Gertzone's jumper did not draw iron, and thus it is a shot clock violation against Ouachita Baptist, and the Golden Suns will take it the other way. Arkansas Tech averaging 86.8 points per game. That is first in the Great American Conference and ranks fourth in the nation. Arkansas Tech shooting 48.3% from the field this year. That also leads the conference, and it ranks fifth nationally. Drive by Metcalf, layup up and good for Nikki Metcalf as she gets the first 2 points of the game, and it is apparent early on that attacking the paint is a big part of the Golden Suns' offensive strategy here today. Top of the key, Michaela Miller gives it left wing for Kaylin Wright. Kaylin has a twin sister, Lauren, who's also a member of this Ouachita team. They both transferred in from Connors State. Jumper from the left baseline, up and good for Eden Crow. And Crow has been as good or better than anyone in the conference over the last week or so. We'll get you her numbers in a minute as Metcalf misses the 10-foot jumper from the right side of the lane, and Ouachita takes it the other way with the score tied at 2 early on in Russellville. Eden Crow over her last 3 games for Ouachita, averaging 22.7 points and 12.7 rebounds per game. This time it's Michaela Miller with the bucket for Ouachita, and the Tigers grab a 4-2 lead. 8 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Jayana Sanders feeds Metcalf at the left elbow, out on the left wing for Ashley Lopez. Lopez had a career-high 33 points in the Golden Suns' win at Ouachita back on February the 12th, and she has her first 2 points of this game on a layup from the left side of the hoop. We've played 2 minutes, and the score is tied at 4.
A good drive that time by Lopez.
Kaylin Wright, bounce pass out to Gertzone. Now Crow gets it inside the top of the key. 17-foot jumper, not there for Eden Crow. And Crow somehow able to get her own rebound, but then lost the handle. Nikki Metcalf took it away from her. Into the front court, Ashley Lopez. Lopez looks to drive and got bumped with the body by Ouachita Baptist's Michaela Miller. It is Miller's first, team foul number 1, and the Golden Suns will throw it in from the near sideline. It is not a surprise that Ouachita Baptist has improved defensively here in year number 2 under head coach Robert Dallimore. He is a former assistant coach for one Joe Foley at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. Inbound pass for Jayana Sanders. Sanders guarded by Michaela Miller. Passes top of the key for Ashley Lopez. Lopez drives into the paint, stops 10 feet away, pivots and kicks it out to Jayana Sanders. Sanders defended by Miller, pulls up for 3. It is off to the right, no good. Rebounded for Arkansas Tech by Nikki Metcalf, out to Shipman. Kaylee wants to drive on Gertzone, gets into the lane, left-handed layup, no good. Gertzone forced the miss and rebounded it. Into the front court come the Tigers. Score tied at 4, 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Left wing Miller with it, gives it in the corner for Gertzone. Gertzone tried to drive, but Shipman cut it off. Now a pass to the top of the key for Kaylin Wright, and Wright, who got away with a traveling violation a couple of possessions ago, this time is caught for it, and Ouachita Baptist commits the turnover. Into the game for the Tigers, Jesse Bennett, a 5'3" junior guard from Leonard, Texas, averaging 3.8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2.5 steals per game. Also in for Ouachita is Lauren Wright, a 5'9" junior forward from Wiley, Texas. She averages 8.8 points and 7.2 rebounds. Drive by Lopez, couldn't get the layup to go with her offhand, the right hand. but she was fouled on that try, and it'll be 2 free throws for Ashley Lopez. It is team foul number 2 against Ouachita, and it sends Ashley Lopez to the free throw line on the first personal foul against Lauren Wright.
Now, Ashley's always aggressive, tries to take it to the hole, get an easy layup.
Lopez, a 68% free throw shooter this year, makes the first one. Ashley had 20 points and 8 rebounds at Southern Arkansas on Thursday night in a 96-90 Golden Suns win. It was her 4th game with 20 or more points this season. She makes both free throws, 6:41 to go first quarter. Arkansas Tech 6, Ouachita Baptist 4 from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Gertzone for 3. It rattles out no good from the left wing. Offensive rebound by Jessie Bennett, and then Jayana Sanders fighting her still for that loose ball, committed the reach in. It is Jayana Sanders' first personal foul, team foul number 1, and Ouachita Baptist will throw it in from the baseline.
Had her hand in there. It was almost like she was trying to pull it back, but she couldn't, finally got the foul.
Michaela Miller, 2nd in the GAC in scoring, 7th in assists, makes the inbounds pass to Jessie Bennett. Now top of the key, it is Lauren Wright with the basketball. Miller gets it again on the right wing, right back to Wright. Lauren Wright drives the right side of the lane, poked away by Lopez, and we've got a foul against Arkansas Tech. Looked like Ashley got a lot of basketball, but they're going to call her for the foul nonetheless. It is her first personal foul.
That was a close one.
Team foul number 2, and Michaela Miller will throw it in for Ouachita. Miller gets it in right wing for Gertzone. Now a feed to the top of the key for Lauren Wright. Wright tried to drive. Valines cut her off. Now Gertzone gets it in the corner. 12 to shoot for the Tigers. Pass on the left wing for Bennett. Bennett was just 1 out of 8 from the field the first time these two teams got together. Pass in the corner for Lauren Wright. Three-pointer on the way and good for Lauren Wright. Wright with just her 9th three-pointer of the year, only a 26% shooter from beyond the arc. But her three-pointer from the right wing here gives Ouachita a 7-6 lead. Sanders in the lane, misses from 12 feet. Defensive rebound by Lauren Wright, and a run out for the Tigers. Michaela Miller with it. Down the right side of the lane, shot blocked by Nikki Metcalf, but a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech, and the Golden Suns will make 2 changes here at the dead ball. The foul on Nikki Metcalf is her first, team foul number 3. In for the first time today for the Golden Suns are Jaylee Oglesby, a 5'8 redshirt freshman guard from Howe, Oklahoma, 12.8 points, 4.8 rebounds per game. And Traylon Tyler, a 5'8 senior from Grand Prairie, Texas, 5.9 points and 2.6 rebounds per game. Traylon, in her first season as a Golden Sun after transferring in from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, did not participate in the Senior Day ceremony today. And again, we can only guess, and really who knows what's in the minds and the hearts of all of these seniors across the country right now who have the chance to come back next year. But the fact that Traylon did not participate in the Senior Day ceremony today might be a cue that she's planning on coming back next year. Miller makes both free throws for Ouachita, 5:39 to go in the first quarter, and Ouachita leads 9-6. Now in for the first time for Arkansas Tech, it is Sydney Wynn, a 6'3" junior forward from Eustis, Texas. Wynn averaging 3.8 points and 4.1 rebounds. So it's Shipman, Tyler, Wynn, Oglesby, and Sanders, the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. No look pass from Jayana to Wynn. Wynn takes it to the rim, can't get the layup to go, but she does draw a foul against a new face in the game for Ouachita. That is Brittany Williams, 6-foot freshman forward from Little Rock. Williams averages 2.2 points and 2.2 rebounds per game, and she picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 3. It sends Sydney Wynn to the free throw line, where she is 6 out of 9, 67% this year. The left-hander's first try is no good. Wynn had 3 points and 6 rebounds at Southern Arkansas on Thursday night. She had 4 points and matched her season high with 7 rebounds against Ouachita Baptist back on February the 12th, a game the Golden Suns won 94-89 in overtime. After trailing by 6 with less than 2 minutes to go, Kaylee Shipman had a clutch three-pointer that allowed the Golden Suns to escape, and at least to force overtime, and then to escape with the victory. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for the win. Now a turnover by Ouachita, now a turnover by Arkansas Tech as Jessie Bennett makes the steal for the Tigers. Bennett into the front court, stops on the right wing, gives to Michaela Miller. Miller passes out left wing for Gertzone. Three-pointer good for Ouachita Baptist's Maya Gertzone. Gertzone drains her team-leading 19th three-pointer of the year. She is a 43% shooter from beyond the arc. Drive by Oglesby, can't get the tough 10-footer to go off the window, and Ouachita rebounds it and takes it the other way. Miller all the way to the rim. Layup is no good, but a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech's Sydney Wynn. Her first, team's fourth, and there's timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 46 seconds to go First quarter, Ouachita Baptist 12, Arkansas Tech 7, back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
4 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ouachita Baptist 12, Arkansas Tech 7. The Tigers on an 8-1 run, which has been aided by the fact that the Golden Suns have missed 4 consecutive field goal tries and have not made a field goal in the last 3 minutes and 19 seconds. Michaela Miller at the free throw line for Ouachita Baptist following the under 5 media timeout. Miller, a 64% free throw shooter on the year, already 2 out of 2 today. Her first try this time around is short, no good. Miller with 4 points and 2 assists already in this one. She had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists in their 77-51 win over UA Monticello on Thursday. First,
that all equates to the field goal percentage, 25% for the Suns and 57% for Ouachita.
Second free throw is good for Michaela Miller. 4:46 to go first quarter, and Ouachita leads 13-7. Now a 9-1 run for the Tigers. Jayana Sanders into the front court, gives left wing for Kaylee Shipman, on to Tyler on the left side. Tyler dribbles to the top of the key, drives around her defender, but misses the layup. Rebound is out of bounds, last touched by Ouachita Baptist. Into the game for the Tigers is Mackenzie Schillmoller. Schillmoller, a 5'8 freshman guard from Bedford, Texas, averaging 2.5 points and 0.3 rebounds per game. Inbound for Tyler. Tyler's layup try is good. Traylon Tyler gets her first 2 points of the afternoon. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. First quarter, 13-9 Ouachita. Gertzone gets by her defender. Went up and tried to remain straight up and down, blocked the shot. The offensive player, Gertzone, initiated some contact with the body, and they called Sydney Wynn for the foul. It is Wynn's second personal. It is team foul number 5. The Golden Suns have committed 5 fouls in the first 5 minutes and 37 seconds.
Don't blame Sydney for that one. She kind of reacted like, what did I do wrong there? Other than have a good block shot.
Sydney Wynn and Kaylee Shipman both check out for Arkansas Tech as Maya Gertzone goes to the free throw line and makes the first one. Gertzone is a perfect 7 out of 7 now at the free throw line this year. Her second try is on its way and good. Golden Suns with some changes. Jayana Sanders, Nikki Metcalf, Jaylee Oglesby, Ashley Lopez, and Traylon Tyler now the 5 on the floor, and it'll be Jayana Sanders to bring it into the front court with Arkansas Tech trailing 15-9 just past the midpoint of the opening quarter. Metcalf with it on the right wing, hands it off to Jaylee Oglesby, left-handed dribble to the top of the key, checked by Eden Crow, shovels it out to Sanders. Here comes Metcalf with the ball screen. They switch Sanders, she feeds it for Metcalf on the pick and roll, but it was too far in front of Nikki, out of bounds on the baseline. The Golden Suns commit their second turnover. Ouachita wants to go fast. Michaela Miller with it, guarded by Traylon Tyler, throws it in the corner for Ray Osborne. Back out it goes in the corner for Miller, but Miller could not handle the pass, and Ouachita Baptist commits its 4th turnover. Jayana Sanders will bring it into the front court. One of 2 seniors celebrated in a pregame ceremony. She came into the day with 1,160 career points, 25th in scoring in Golden Suns history. Her 391 assists are 5th in school history, or 6th in school history, I should say, as Oglesby makes the bucket, and then Ouachita throws away the inbound pass. After the Oglesby bucket, Traylon Tyler makes a steal. Now Tyler drives the right side of the lane, got bumped, no whistle. Defensive rebound by Ray Osborne. Into the front court comes Osborne. If we're going to call that foul down here a minute ago on Sydney Wynn, we probably need that one on Ouachita right there.
That's true.
Ball deflected out of bounds, and Ouachita will maintain possession with 23 on the shot clock. 3:24 to go first quarter. 15-11 now is the Ouachita lead. Inbound at the top of the key on Kaylin Wright. Hands it off to Michaela Miller. Miller guarded by Traylon Tyler. Pass on the right wing for Lauren Wright. Lauren Wright dribbles to the top of the key, guarded by Ashley Lopez. 10 to shoot. Feed down low, intended for Kaylin Wright, deflected away out of bounds by the Golden Suns. Oglesby got a hand on it, and Ouachita will throw it in from the baseline with 9 to shoot. Jessie Bennett and Maya Gertzone return for Ouachita, and the Wright twins, Kaylin and Lauren, will check out. It'll be Gertzone to throw it in for Ouachita. Gets it in right baseline for Ray Osborne. Osborne had 11 points and 9 rebounds against UA Monticello on Thursday, and here she commits a traveling violation. 6 turnovers for Ouachita, including 3 in the last minute and 18 seconds. And Jayana Sanders will bring it into the front court for Arkansas Tech. Jayana appearing in her 100th game as a Golden Sun here today. Pulls up at the right elbow. Guarded there by Michaela Miller. Lobs it out near midcourt for Ashley Lopez. Lopez gets a ball screen from Metcalf. Penetrates, gives it out to Jayana for 3. It is no good from the right corner. And Ray Osborne has the defensive rebound for Ouachita. Ahead on the fast break for Gertzone. Gertzone back to the top of the key for Bennett. Wide open look at 3. Count it for Jessie Bennett. Bennett's first 3 points of the game. 2:38 to go first quarter. And it is 18-11 Ouachita Baptist. The Tigers now 5 of 8 from the field, including 3 out of 4 from three-point range. Poked away from Lopez by Bennett, stolen by Osborne. Back to Bennett. Bennett to the rim, left-handed layup, no good. Put back try by Michaela Miller is good, and a timeout taken by Dave Wilbers. 2 minutes and 18 seconds to go first quarter. Ouachita Baptist 20, Arkansas Tech 11. Back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
2 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ouachita Baptist 20, Arkansas Tech 11. Hannah Valines is back in the game for the Golden Suns. Lopez in the lane, shoots and misses from 10 feet. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Nikki Metcalf, and the basketball belongs to Ouachita Baptist. A fast start here for the Ouachita Tigers. 6 of 10 from the field, 3 out of 4 from three-point range. Golden Suns, meanwhile, just 4 of 14 from the field in the early going, 29%. Continuing what has been a trend for some slow starts for the Golden Suns. The trouble is this Ouachita team might be too good to come back from a big deficit against, as Eden Crow makes the turnaround jumper in the lane, and Ouachita Baptist grabs a 22-11 lead. The Tigers have scored the last 7 points in the game.
Yeah, making it look easy right now.
Traylon Tyler with it on the right wing, drives to the baseline, cut off there, throws it out for Oglesby. Oglesby uses her dribble, feeds it in the post for Metcalf. Metcalf double-teamed, kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez wants a ball screen from Metcalf, gets it, dribbles right, dribbles left, dribbles right, gives to Oglesby. Jaylee fakes the 3, gets to the free throw line. 14-footer is partially blocked by Michaela Miller, and the defensive rebound taken away by Maya Gertzone. Gertzone into the front court, hard charging to the free throw line, gets rid of it to Benson. Or I should say to Osborne, my apologies. Pass in the corner for Jessie Bennett, and she stepped on the sideline. The basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech.
Or they could have called walking.
Had the choice.
One or the other.
Into the front court comes Arkansas Tech. Top of the key, Traylon Tyler hands it off there for Jaylee Oglesby. Oglesby goes behind the back with the dribble, throws it in the left corner back to Tyler. 19 on the shot clock, 55 seconds left in the first quarter, and Ouachita is up by 11 over the GAC Eastern Division champion Golden Suns. 10 on the shot clock. Metcalf drives, scoop shot no good. but a whistle and a blocking foul against Ouachita. The foul will be on Eden Crow. It is her first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Jayana Sanders and Kaylee Shipman are back in for Arkansas Tech, replacing Traylon Tyler and Jaylee Oglesby. And to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech goes Nikki Metcalf. Nikki's first trip to the free throw line today. So far this season, she is 18 of 21, 86% at the line. The first one is no good. Arkansas Tech 3 out of 5 from the free throw line here in the first quarter. A second try for Metcalf, who had 9 points and 7 rebounds against Southern Arkansas on Thursday night. She makes the second one. That is Metcalf's third point of this game, and it pulls the Golden Suns within 10, 22-12. Drive by Eden Crow, pulls up on the left block, steps through, layup try good for Eden Crow. Crow with 6 first quarter points, and Ouachita leads by a dozen. Doubling up the Golden Suns right now, 24-12. Jayana Sanders dribbles right, picks up her dribble, gives it at the free throw line for Metcalf. 18 on the shot clock. Back out to Sanders. Jayana surveys the defense, goes left, got a pick from Metcalf, kicks it out for Lopez. 12 to shoot. Lopez wants a ball screen from Metcalf. Gets it, goes right, inside the lane. Lopez cut off, bounce pass for Metcalf. It's poked away from her, out of bounds with 3 on the shot clock and 8.4 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Tell you what, Washington is just outplaying the Suns right now. We're a lot of standing around on the offensive end right now, and not a lot of movement.
Valines receives the inbound pass and knocks down the 14-foot jumper from the left side. Hannah Valines with the bucket. Miller pulls up for 3 at the buzzer. It is short, no good. And we go to the second quarter with the score. Ouachita Baptist 24, Arkansas Tech 14. Back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Back at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where Ouachita Baptist leads the nationally 20th ranked Arkansas Tech Golden Suns 24-14. After 1 quarter of play, Nikki Metcalf, Kaylee Shipman, Jayana Sanders, Hannah Valines, and Ashley Lopez will begin the second half, or I should say the second quarter, my apologies, for Arkansas Tech. For Ouachita Baptist, it is Kaylin Wright, Michaela Miller, Maya Gertzone, Eden Crow, and Jesse Bennett. Feed at the high post for Crow, defended there by Nikki Metcalf. Crow drives the left side of the lane, shoots over Metcalf. No good, but a late whistle and a foul for a slap across the elbow on Nikki Metcalf. The foul on Metcalf is her second. Team foul number 1.
Another late whistle.
And Crow to the free throw line for Ouachita Baptist. Crow with 6 points so far this afternoon. This is her first trip to the free throw line in today's game, and her first try is up and good. Crow, a 75% free throw shooter on the year. She had just 8 points and 7 rebounds against Arkansas Tech the first time around, but as we referenced, she's been on a tear since then, averaging almost 23 points and 13 rebounds per game during Ouachita's 3-game winning streak. She makes both free throws. 9:52 to go second quarter, and it is 26-14 Ouachita Baptist. Jayana Sanders into the front court, goes to the right wing, passes out front for Hannah Valines. Valines crossover dribble, gets to the free throw line, now penetrates down the right side of the lane and draws a foul against Ouachita's Jessie Bennett. Bennett gets her first personal foul, team foul number 1 this quarter, and to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech goes Hannah Valines. Valines, a senior from Compton, is 19 out of 21, 91% from the free throw line this year. First of 2 attempts for Valines is on its way, and it is good, as Valines gets her third point of the afternoon.
Need more of that aggressive move to the basket.
Hannah averaging 13.7 points per game over her last 3. She makes both of those. 9:41 to go second quarter. Inbound pass stolen by Jayana Sanders. She feeds Valines. Layup up and good. Hannah Valines scores 4 points in a span of 4 seconds, cutting the Ouachita lead to 26-18. And Coach Robert Dallimore wants timeout. 9:34 to go in the second quarter. Ouachita leads 26-18. Back in 30 seconds. This is back in 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
9 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ouachita Baptist 26, Arkansas Tech 18. Ouachita 8 of 12 from the field so far, 67%. Really the only thing keeping the Golden Suns in the game right now has been their ability to force turnovers. Ouachita has turned it over 8 times. Into the front court comes Gertzone, throws it in the right corner for Kaylin Wright. Wright gets to the rim, layup try blocked by Hannah Valines, and then the official out on the left wing. The layup attempt occurred on the right side of the hoop, and the official out on the left wing after a beat after the play was over, elected to blow his whistle and call a foul against Hannah Valines on that layup try. The foul on Valines is her first personal. To the free throw line goes Kaylin Wright. The first shot is up and good for Wright.
Coach Wilbur's just shaking his head. I don't know what to do.
Wright made the first one on the season. She is now 15 out of 17 at the free throw line. Second one is no good. Rebound tipped out by Nikki Metcalf and controlled by Ashley Lopez. Lopez into the front court. It's a 4-on-3. Stops on the left wing. Now drives into the lane all the way to the hoop. Layup is good and a foul. Maya Gertzone will be called for her first personal foul. And the Golden Suns will have a 3-point play opportunity with Ashley Lopez at the line shooting 1. Brittany Williams is in and Eden Crow is out for Ouachita.
Another interesting call. It was the outside official made that call that occurred under the basket. Interesting. Maybe they have a better angle out there. I don't know.
The free throw is no good for Ashley Lopez, and Michaela Miller gets the defensive rebound for Ouachita. Into the front court. Miller pulls up right of the lane and drug her pivot foot. Turnover number 9 for Ouachita. And a chance for the Golden Suns to add to their 9-5 edge so far in points off of turnovers.
Need to get some points. Need to get some points here. Take advantage.
Changes for the Golden Suns. Jayana Sanders, Hannah Valines, and Kaylee Shipman are on the floor along with Sydney Wynn and Ashley Lopez now. Pass in the left wing for Sanders. Sanders dribbles right, leaves it on the wing with Lopez. 16 to shoot. Feed into the low post for Sydney Wynn. She works on Brittany Williams, draws a double team, kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez drives into the lane, stops, throws it out to Sanders. Jayana fakes a pass, dribbles left, stops at the left elbow, pivots, 4 to shoot, finds Valines at the free throw line. Her 15-foot jumper is no good, and the defensive rebound taken away by Kaylin Wright off the Hannah Valines miss. Right wing right, looks left, passes to the top of the key for Day Brown, a 5'4" freshman guard from Earl who averages 2.5 points per game. Taken away from her by Ashley Lopez. Lopez clear path to the basket, layup up and good. 8 points for Lopez. She's 3 out of 4 from the field. And the Golden Suns, who have trailed by as many as 12, are now back within 5. Top of the key, Day Brown with it. Feeds on the right wing for Michaela Miller. Miller guarded by Ashley Lopez. Looks to her left. And now a 5-second closely guarded call as Michaela Miller failed to get rid of the basketball in a timely manner, and Ashley Lopez was right there with her the whole time.
I got to admit, I didn't know that existed any longer.
It was done away with in the men's game, but they kept it in the women's game, yeah. Part of the confusion of having 2 different sets of rules for no apparent reason. Jayana Sanders drives And a whistle and a blocking foul against Ouachita, and Jayana's slow to get up. She is down on the floor.
Holding her ankle.
And clutching at her right ankle. Duke Walden, the head athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech, will go out to check on Jayana, and Jayana is about as tough an individual as you will see. And so for her to be down like this, she is in significant pain.
Yeah, she's grimacing pretty good right now. So
here with 7 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second quarter,
Yes.
Ouachita Baptist leading 27-22. Jaylee Oglesby will replace Sanders in the game, and while Duke tends to Jayana, we will step aside for a 30-second break. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time best of the best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
7 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ouachita leading 27-22. Duke Walden able to help Jayana Sanders back to her left foot, and she is able to put a little bit of weight on that right foot, but not a lot. And she's going to lean on some assistance from Duke to get off the floor.
she's getting a little bit better. Maybe Duke can get her taped up, back ready for action here, second half.
The one thing we know about Jayana, if she can get out there, she will.
She's tough.
Hannah Valines to make the inbound pass. Gets it in to Jaylee Oglesby. Her layup is good. Oglesby with 4 points. 7:55 to go in the second quarter, and the Ouachita lead has shrunk from a high of 12 down to 3. Layup for Michaela Miller, no good. Too hard off the window. Sydney Wynn gets the defensive rebound. Outlet for Lopez. Ashley Lopez stops on the left wing. Passes out for Hannah Valines. 22 on the shot clock. 7:38 left in the second quarter. Suns down by 3. Out it goes to Lopez. Lopez drives the right side of the lane. Layup is good for Ashley Lopez, and I'm not sure there's anybody on the Ouachita roster that can defend Ashley Lopez's drive to the basket. She has 10 points through the first 13 minutes. A whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech, and a three-point play for the opportunity for the Tigers. The foul on Arkansas Tech is on Hannah Valines. It is her second personal foul. It is team foul number 3, and Michaela Miller heads to the free throw line in search of her 10th point of the afternoon. Miller, 3 out of 4 at the line so far today, make it 4 out of 5, and Michaela Miller is into double figures in scoring for the 7th time this year, and she's done it with still 7 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. Her side in front, 30-26 over the Golden Suns. Wynn with it at the free throw line, feeds in the low post for Valines. Turnaround jumper off the window and good for Hannah Valines. Valines has 8 points, 7:07 to go until halftime. It's 30-28 Ouachita Baptist. Right wing drive by Lauren Wright. Layup try no good. Defensive rebound by Sydney Wynn of Arkansas Tech. Outlet pass for Ashley Lopez. Lopez defended by Wright and Bennett, who comes to help. Bennett pokes it away, and then in the fight for the loose ball, a whistle and a pushing foul against Arkansas Tech's Ashley Lopez. It is Lopez's second personal foul, team foul number 4, and the basketball goes back to Ouachita with 6:47 left in the second. Traylon Tyler is in. Ashley Lopez is out for Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns in a little bit of peril here from both an injury and a foul standpoint, with Jayana Sanders being tended to behind the bench, and now some foul trouble for Ashley Lopez with 2. There's a putback bucket up and good for Ouachita's Eden Crow. Crow has 10 points, 6:33 to go second quarter, and it's 32-28 Tigers. Oglesby dribbles left, hands it off to Hannah Valines. Valines dribbles right, gives to Kaylee Shipman. Shipman drives the right side of the lane, gets to the rim, misses the left-handed layup. Gertzone forced the miss, and Eden Crow rebounded it. Second rebound of the afternoon for Crow. Into the front court, right corner Bennett, and once again Bennett stepped on the near sideline. Turnover Ouachita, and the basketball belongs to the Suns.
Trying to take that one little quick step back too far.
12 turnovers through the first 13 minutes and 49 seconds for Ouachita. The Golden Suns have only turned it over 3 times, and Arkansas Tech has a 13-5 edge in points off turnovers. Dave Brown is back in for Ouachita. In for the Golden Suns is Nikki Metcalf replacing Sydney Wynn. Feed on the right wing for Hannah Valines. Poked away from her for a moment by Bennett, but Valines able to recover. Hannah passes out to the top of the key for Shipman. Shipman, defended by Gertzone, gets a ball screen from Metcalf, goes right to the free throw line, now feeds for Nikki on a pick and roll, double teamed, kicks it out to Tyler. Traylon Tyler back to Metcalf, 12-foot jumper, good from the left baseline for Nikki Metcalf. 5 points for the Australian, and it's 32-30. The Golden Suns are back within 2. Day Brown drives, misses the layup. Traylon Tyler forced the miss. Hannah Valines rebounded it. Outlet pass for Shipman. Kaylee to the rim, and they had it stripped away from her by Bennett, and then off of Shipman's leg, out of bounds on the baseline, and the basketball will belong to Ouachita. Fine defensive play there by Ouachita's Jesse Bennett.
Yes, it was. Give him credit.
Day Brown into the front court. She had 5 points against UA Monticello on Thursday night, played 1 minute against Henderson State on Monday. And those are the only 2 games in which Brown has appeared this year. Gertzone misses a 3. Fight for the rebound. Crow got it, but she was stepping on the baseline when she did so, and so the basketball will belong to Arkansas Tech.
Got a chance here to tie it up.
Ouachita,
Take the lead.
Ouachita has held the lead ever since the 5:59 mark of the first quarter. Right now the Tigers up by 2. Metcalf has it at the free throw line, feeds it in the low post for Valines, and Valines was pushed from behind by Maya Gertzone. It is Gertzone's second personal foul. And it will be the Golden Suns basketball on the baseline on team foul number 4. The next foul, either way, will put the opposition into the bonus. Gertzone with those 2 fouls has to check out. Tigers, or I should say the Golden Suns, will throw it in from the baseline. Shipman into Valines, layup good, and a foul on Eden Crow. Crow cannot believe it, but nonetheless, it is her second personal foul, team foul number 5, and Hannah Valines, with 10 first-half points, will go to the free throw line with a chance to give the Golden Suns their first lead since it was 6-4 in the opening minutes of this game. The Golden Suns trailed by as many as 12 on 2 occasions, including early in this second quarter, but it was Valines with 2 straight free throws and then a layup off a steal and an assist by Jayana Sanders that turned the tide for the Golden Suns. And now she has a chance to give Arkansas Tech the lead, and she has done it. 3-point play for Hannah Valines. She has 11 points, and I have good news from the Arkansas Tech bench. Jayana Sanders is up and walking around. I don't know if she'll be able to return or not, but she is up and walking around, and that's excellent news. Eden Crow passes in the right corner for Ray Osborne. Bounce pass back out to Crow. Crow defended by Metcalf. Drives, spins, tried an up and under move. Metcalf wouldn't let her have it and then blocked her shot. Rebounded for Ouachita by Kaylin Wright, and Wright walked with the basketball. And it'll go back to the Golden Suns. Arkansas Tech has made 6 of its last 7 field goal attempts, and the Golden Suns have scored the last 5 points to grab a 33-32 lead. Ouachita with 3 turnovers in the last minute and 40 seconds and 14 turnovers for the game. Metcalf throws it out left wing for Shipman. Shipman dribbles right, lobs it down low for Metcalf. Left-handed layup, good for Nikki. She's got 7 first-half points. The Golden Suns have made 7 of their last 8 from the field, and a turnover on the inbound by Ouachita. As the Tigers throw it away again in the backcourt, their 15th turnover through the first 15 minutes and 32 seconds of this game. And the Golden Suns will throw it in on their offensive end with 4:28 to go until halftime.
Having a little minor meltdown right here.
Lob pass into the paint for Metcalf. Can't get it to go from 5 feet. And Kaylin Wright has the defensive rebound for Ouachita. Right into the front court. Goes to the right wing. Cut off there by Shipman. Throws it out front for Lauren Wright. Wright passes to Eden Crow. Crow guarded by Metcalf. Gives it out front for Lauren Wright. Lauren Wright drives. Poked away. Loose ball. Oglesby tips it to Metcalf. And here come the Golden Suns up by 3 with 4:04 to go in the first half. Ahead to Traylon Tyler. Tyler lobs it in the lane for Metcalf. Layup good. What a look by Traylon Tyler. And the finish by Metcalf. Metcalf has 9. 3:55 to go second quarter. Suns lead 37-32. Lob for Crow. Crow's layup is no good. Rebound, whistle, and a foul against Ouachita. Nikki Metcalf there fighting for that rebound. Was fouled by Eden Crow. That is 3 on Crow. And it should be, depending upon the nature, how they rule the nature of that foul, it could be free throws here for Nikki Metcalf, and I believe it will be.
Get to shoot. Yeah, Crow, that's going to be crucial for them. She's got 3 fouls. She will have to come out of the game.
To the free throw line goes Nikki Metcalf. Metcalf has the basketball. Coach Robert Dallimore not sure about the count on the fouls here.
Well, he doesn't think she has 3, but we all have 3. The books have 3.
And to table for Ouachita goes Brittany Williams. First free throw for Nikki Metcalf was no good. She will have another try as she seeks her 10th point of the game. She's got it. 3:46 to go, second quarter. Arkansas Tech on a 10-0 run over the last 2+ minutes. And the Golden Suns, who trailed by 12 in this same quarter, now lead by 6. What a turnaround by Arkansas Tech. Since those Valines free throws at the 9:41 mark that sparked all this for Arkansas Tech, since that moment, the Golden Suns have outscored Ouachita by a margin of 24-6. Now a whistle and the foul in the backcourt against Arkansas Tech. Foul on Traylon Tyler is her first.
For holding, I believe.
And Michaela Miller, as a result of that foul, will get the privilege of shooting 2 free throws. Miller 4 out of 5 at the free throw line so far this afternoon.
I would opt for the football option and just give them a 15-yard penalty. Or holding, or 10-yard penalty.
Miller to the line. She has 10 points already today.
Might give them to half court, wouldn't it?
That makes sense to me. Of course, I'm pretty gullible. First free throw up and good for Miller. She'll have another try. Miller had 18 points and 6 rebounds the first time around against Arkansas Tech. She was 8 out of 10 from the free throw line in that game, and she's once again wearing out a path to the line here in Russellville. She misses the second one, and Kaylee Shipman gets the defensive rebound for the Golden Suns. Arkansas Tech into the front court, and a reach-in foul against Ouachita's Michaela Miller. That'll be 2 on her. And it'll be free throws for Kaylee Shipman, the third leading free throw shooter in the Great American Conference.
Those are the kind of fouls you don't really want.
Shipman at 89% on the year. As Jayana Sanders heads to the table, and this is the best sight that I've seen so far today, to see her back in the game, because it did not look good when she went down at the 7:59 mark with that right ankle injury. What a job yet again by Duke Walden, the head athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech, to be able to assess Jayana, get her treated, and get her back in the game in just 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Get her out here, see if she can move around a little bit.
Shipman missed the first free throw, but she makes the second one. And so with 3:39 to go in the second quarter, it is now 39-33. The Golden Suns on an 11-1 run. Lead by a half dozen. Into the front court comes Michaela Miller. Miller stops at the top of the key. Now a hesitation move, goes again and lays it up and in. She baited the Golden Suns into believing that she was going to stop at the top of the key and get them into their offense, and then blew right to the rim for her 12th and 13th points of the day. Suns by 4, and a traveling violation against Kaylee Shipman. Only the 5th turnover of the afternoon for the Golden Suns. And the basketball back to Ouachita at the 3:21 mark of the second quarter. Arkansas Tech leading 39-35. The Suns are 10 of 13, 77% from the field here in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Ouachita just 3 out of 10, 30% since the close of the first period. Top of the key, Lauren Wright wide open for 3, got it. Lauren Wright drains the 3, her second of the day. She has 6 points, and as we go under 3 minutes to play in the first half, the Golden Suns lead is cut to a single point. Metcalf gives to Sanders on a give and go, and they're going to call Jayana for an offensive foul. There to take the charge for Ouachita was Lauren Wright. The foul on Jayana Sanders is her second personal, and the basketball will belong to Ouachita Baptist at the 2:54 mark of the second quarter. Inbound for Michaela Miller. Sanders will stay in the game for now with 2 fouls. Into the front court, Miller. Miller drives to the rim. Layup try is no good. Rebound out of bounds off Arkansas Tech, and Ouachita will throw it in with 2:45 left in the half. 20 on the shot clock, and a chance for the Tigers to regain the lead. Inbound pass by Michaela Miller is deflected by Ashley Lopez, saved for Ouachita by Ray Osborne. Osborne dribbles right, guarded by Metcalf for the moment, gives top of the key for Lauren Wright, again open for 3. This time she banks it in. Third three-pointer of the half for Lauren Wright. Wright makes it a 2-point Ouachita lead at 41-39. Drive by Traylon Tyler, feeds to the left baseline for Metcalf, and away from the basketball, I believe. We've got a whistle and a pushing foul on Ouachita. See who the shooter is for Arkansas Tech. The foul on Ouachita is on Lauren Wright. It is her second. And to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech goes Traylon Tyler. Tyler's first trip to the free throw line today. She is 10 out of 16, 63% at the line this season. Jayana Sanders, Kaylee Shipman, Nikki Metcalf, Traylon Tyler, and Ashley Lopez are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. First try for Tyler is up and good with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the half. And now she will have a chance to forge our 4th tie of the afternoon. Tyler's second free throw is on its way. It is good, and we are tied at 41 late in the first half. Miller goes to the right wing on the offensive end for Ouachita, guarded by Traylon Tyler. A moving screen set by Brittany Williams. She didn't just move on it. She put the defender on her hip and backed her down to the rim. Miller shoots from 17 feet on the right wing. It rattles out, no good. Rebounded for Arkansas Tech by Jayana Sanders. Pass ahead for Kaylee Shipman. Shipman with it in the right corner. Left-handed dribble. Feeds it for Metcalf, but it's wide of the target. And the turnover by Arkansas Tech is the 7th of the game. Jaylee Oglesby replaces Traylon Tyler.
Shot ourselves in the foot there, didn't we?
4 of the Golden Suns' 7 turnovers have come here in the second quarter. 2 minutes to go until halftime. The Golden Suns and the Tigers tied at 41. Into the front court comes Michaela Miller. Miller looks right, passes to Kaylin Wright. Now Osborne with the touch, gives it back out to Lauren Wright. Wright has had the hot hand. She dribbles left, gives on the wing for Miller. 13 to shoot. Feed on the baseline for Osborne. Osborne drives on Oglesby. Oglesby cuts her off. Fadeaway jumper blocked by Oglesby. Rebounded by Nikki Metcalf. She hands it off to Ashley Lopez. Chance here for the Suns to regain the lead. We're tied at 41 late in the first half. Lopez left corner to Shipman. Shipman drives with the right-handed dribble into the paint, shovels it back out to Lopez. Lopez to the free throw line, 15-foot jumper good for Ashley Lopez. 12 first-half points for Lopez. She is 5 out of 6 from the field, and the Golden Suns lead 43-41. Drive by Miller, layup no good, got her own rebound. Pivots, double-teamed, bounce pass out of there to Osborne. Now to Lauren Wright. Lauren Wright, left-handed dribble penetration. Throws it out to her sister. Now back to the top of the key for Kaylin Wright. Now back to Lauren. Lauren for 3. It is short, no good. Rebounded for Arkansas Tech by Ashley Lopez. Lopez, eyes up floor. Drives into the paint, to the rim. Layup good for Ashley Lopez. 14 first-half points. And Ouachita in 2 meetings this year just has not had an answer for Ashley Lopez.
Too strong. She takes it to the hole. You got to get in front of her if you're going to try to stop her.
She had 33 against the Tigers in Arkadelphia on February the 12th, and she's got 14 in the first half here today.
You're going to hold for the, well,
next to last shot of the half.
Next to last shot. That's correct.
Shot clock at 15, 25 seconds left in the half. Dribbling on the left wing, Michaela Miller. Picks up her dribble at the top of the key, passes left wing for a wide open Lauren Wright. She missed the 3, rebounded for Arkansas Tech by Ashley Lopez. 13 seconds left in the second quarter, and now the Golden Suns will hold for the final shot of the period, up by 4. Sanders dribbles on the right wing, gets the pick from Metcalf, gives it to Nikki in the lane. Metcalf turns, shoots at the buzzer. It is no good, and we go to halftime with the score. Arkansas Tech 45, Ouachita Baptist 41. Back in 3 minutes. This is Golden Suns basketball.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Arkansas Tire
Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistent preparation and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where it is halftime, and the Arkansas Tech women's game and the Golden Suns hold a halftime lead of 45-41. We are joined now by Mark Downey, head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, as the Wonder Boys get set to host the Ouachita Baptist men here in just a little while. And Coach, you know, life is funny. Sometimes it gives us second and third chances, and your team, even going in today, even with the recent struggles coming off the COVID pause back in late January and early February, is trying to kind of refine your mojo. You come into today, the way things shook out on Thursday night, if you can get the win today and get just a little bit of help from Southern Arkansas, got a chance to host a first-round game in the conference tournament. And so it's all about now just taking advantage of this second chance that circumstances have given your team, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I have, for some reason, feel really good about this game. I don't know. We didn't play very well against them the first time. I don't think we were ready to play with the cancellation. I like our game plan. I know we haven't won a lot in the last couple weeks, but I just feel like our team's going to respond today, and I hope my intuition's right. And my intuition's been pretty right the last month or two. So, in a lot of different things. So I feel really good about tonight's game.
You know, you touched on it briefly in our post-game visit on Thursday night, the fact that Keelan Adams has really been a little bit limited since he had that ankle injury here a few weeks ago, midway through the second half of a home game. Explosiveness is such a big part of Keelan's game. Is that really the big thing that he's been unable to do here recently?
A little bit. You know, it's been a crazy year for our program. All of us have been going through some crazy stuff, and Keelan's right there with us. He's had some family issues and some things that are going on with him, and then being hurt, and it's just a lot to deal with for a young man, a young college student. So, you know, we're just trying to fight adversity and figure things out, and you know, just keep getting up and keep punching, and that's what I've been talking to him about as well. He just needs to get up every day and keep working, and you know, God's got a way of making things work out, and I think they're going to for Keelan. I look for him to have a big night tonight.
Sure, certainly hope that is the case. And a couple other guys who've really been improving as the year has gone along, especially here in the last week or two, are your two primary post players, Kevin Howard and Nico Gosnell. Kevin, over his last two games, averaging 10.5 points per game, and Nico averaging 10.7 points and 5 rebounds per game over his last three. For Kevin, it feels like he's really finding his place in the offense now and how to work off of those screens.
Yeah, he's, you know, he can do some things with picking and popping and making some shots, and he's got a good little mid-range game, and he's just kind of finding his niche. And then Nico's becoming the Nico that we thought he was going to be. You know, I should probably be throwing in the ball a little bit more than I do, and we'll try to do that tonight a little bit more. I tell you what they did last time we played OBU. They really went at our big guys right away. They tried to get the ball inside, and you know, they don't shoot it particularly well. They make a little over 6 threes a game. They're the worst three-point shooting percentage team in the league. They did make 12 against us last time, and we let them get going. But their game plan was to get it inside, then to hit the offensive glass. And tonight we're going to try to protect that paint. You know, I used the old Hoosiers reference with our team today, and half of our team looked at me like, "What are you talking about?"
Time for a movie night.
Yeah, but I told them that after this season's over, we're having them all over the house, and we're watching Hoosiers. But they didn't understand. I said Shooter told him to chuck it from the cheap seats. So that's what we want to try to make them do tonight, is chuck it from the cheap seats and then rebound it, which is huge because these guys shoot it up and go get it.
Well, best of luck this afternoon, Coach. We'll talk with you when it's all over.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you guys, and congrats, Kelly.
Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech, will explain that congratulations when we come back in 2 minutes. It's halftime of the women's game, and the Golden Suns lead Ouachita 45-41. Back in 2 minutes. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
KCJC Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC. Feltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, and before we take a look at the halftime numbers, I want to explain what Coach Downey was talking about when he told Kelly congratulations as he was walking away. Our interim director of athletics at Arkansas Tech University, Abby Davis, planned a little halftime ceremony here in honor of Mr. Kelly Davis, the director of alumni relations at Arkansas Tech University. Kelly will be retiring from that role on May the 31st. He does plan on continuing with us here on the broadcast, and we're very excited about that, but he'll be stepping away from his full-time role and retiring on May the 31st. And Kelly, just congratulations on that very well-deserved honor there from Abby and the Arkansas Tech Department of Athletics. I don't know how many people know the story, but I very well remember it and will until my last day. The 2010 Gulf South Conference Tournament, we're at the DeSoto Civic Center in South Haven, Mississippi. And when the Golden Suns defeated Delta State in double overtime that day, it became apparent that Arkansas Tech had a chance to become the first NCAA institution to ever host a Division II men's and women's regional basketball tournament in the same year, but it was going to require a Herculean effort, especially in the way of gathering up hotel rooms. And I don't know if very many people know this, but you spent the entirety of the men's game up in the hospitality room at the DeSoto Civic Center, calling every hotel between Clarksville and Conway and making it possible for Arkansas Tech to be able to host that regional. And for that and many other reasons, the Department of Athletics owed you a big thanks, and Abby made sure that you received it here today.
Well, I appreciate that very much. And I remember that game, the men's game for sure, because I was up there in that room trying to make calls, and I will have to get a shout-out to several other people who at the time had cell phones who I could contact and ask them to help make some calls for me as well. Dr. Brown, right after that game, Dr. Brown came and, if you remember right, came down to the radio booth, and he kind of, you know, how he has that way of just tapping you on the shoulder, and you know something's up. So when he asked me, and after talking to Steve Mullins, the athletic director at the time, when he asked me, he goes, "Can we do this?" He said, "I think we can do this. I need your help." And so absolutely. And boy, what a tournament that was, wasn't it? It was some great times here in Tucker Coliseum. A lot of wonderful basketball that went on that 2 or 3 day span, and it was so much fun to do that, as well it is to do everything. And just like sitting right here today, doing a doubleheader, can't beat it. Wouldn't be anywhere else. And I told Abby when I first walked out there, I said, "You got me on this one." I did not have a clue that I was sitting there talking to you, and you kept telling me to go out there on the court. And I'm saying, going, for what?
Well,
but I appreciate that very much. It means a lot to me.
It's part of a more than 40-year association with Arkansas Tech athletics that began with Kelly's All-America career as a football player here at Arkansas Tech, and we are very grateful that it will continue as he will continue his volunteer service here as our color analyst on the radio broadcast of Arkansas Tech athletics. Let's take a look at the first half numbers from today's women's game. Arkansas Tech leading 45-41. The Golden Suns are 17 of 32 from the field, 53%. They've missed both of their three-point tries. And Arkansas Tech 11 out of 16, 69% from the free throw line. Ouachita Baptist 13 of 30 from the field so far. That is 43%, including 5 out of 9, 56% from three-point range. And the Tigers are 10 out of 13, 77% at the free throw line. Arkansas Tech with 13 rebounds so far compared to 21 for Ouachita Baptist, but the Golden Suns have more than made up for that rebounding deficit with their work in turnover margin. The Golden Suns have only turned it over 7 times so far, while forcing Ouachita Baptist into 16 turnovers. As a result, the Golden Suns have a 22-11 edge in points off turnovers. Individual leaders, first for Ouachita Baptist, Michaela Miller has 13 points. Eden Crow with 10, 9 points at halftime for Lauren Wright. Maya Gertzone with 5 points for the Tigers. Jessie Bennett has 3 points and 1 point for Kaylin Wright. Arkansas Tech led by Ashley Lopez with 14 points. She is 6 out of 7 from the field. 11 points at halftime for Hannah Valines. 10 points for Nikki Metcalf. Jaylee Oglesby and Traylon Tyler have 4 points apiece. Kaylee Shipman and Sydney Wynn with 1 point apiece. Jayana Sanders has not scored, but she does have 3 assists, bringing her career total to 394. Now here with a look at the GAC scoreboard is Kelly.
All your halftime scores, it is Southern Arkansas 45, Harding 37, Henderson State 36, UA Monticello 26, Southwest Oklahoma a 2-point lead over Oklahoma Baptist 41-39. And in the game of importance in the West Division, Southeast Oklahoma and Southern Nazarene playing for that number 2 and 3 spot on the conference tournament rankings. It is tied 27-27 at halftime. And then East Central 34, Northwest Oklahoma 32.
Ashley Lopez, Nikki Metcalf, Kaylee Shipman, Jayana Sanders, and Hannah Valines to begin the second half for Arkansas Tech. For Ouachita Baptist, it'll be Kaylin Wright, Michaela Miller, Eden Crow, Maya Gertzone, and Ray Osborne. Inbound pass for Jayana Sanders, and the all-GAC second-team selection from a year ago feeds it down low for Metcalf. Metcalf working against Eden Crow, walked with the basketball. Good defense there by Crow to force the turnover without committing her 4th personal foul.
Yep, she lost control of the ball, finally got it back, but walked in the process.
Golden Suns went right at Crow trying to get that 4th foul to start the second half, but it did not work out. Instead, the basketball goes to Ouachita. Gertzone with it, feeds it in the low post for Crow. Crow one dribble, ball fake, now goes up with it, no good. Metcalf forced the miss, but the rebound is out of bounds off the Golden Suns, and so Ouachita Baptist will maintain possession. The shot did not draw iron, and so the shot clock is at 13. Now one official wants to check with the other. That official says it did not draw iron, and so they will correctly keep it at 13. Inbound pass for Maya Gertzone on the right wing, defended by Kaylee Shipman. Passes top of the key for Michaela Miller. Miller to Gertzone on the right wing, drives the baseline, shovels it back out for Crow. Crow thought about a 14-footer, instead throws it cross court. The pass deflected by Jayana Sanders, and then it got a piece of Michaela Miller on the way out of bounds, and the basketball will belong to Arkansas Tech as Ouachita Baptist commits its 17th turnover of the game.
Well, she had some oomph behind that pass.
Jayana to the top of the key, defended by Miller. Hands it off there for Kaylee Shipman. Shipman dribbles right, passes on the wing for Lopez. Lopez dribbles left to the left elbow. Spins, maintains her dribble, and kicks it back out to Jayana Sanders. 12 to shoot. Sanders stops left of the lane, feeds Metcalf. Metcalf double teamed, out to Valines, on to Shipman. 6 to shoot from the right elbow. It is no good. Metcalf had the offensive rebound, but taken away from her by Ray Osborne of Ouachita Baptist. Osborne into the front court. Goes down the right side of the lane. Picks up her dribble, throws it out to Crow. Now Gertzone gets it deep on the top of the key. Now Gertzone defended by Kaylee Shipman. Gives left wing for Kaylin Wright. Wright guarded by Valines, 12 to shoot. Hands it off to Michaela Miller. Miller from the free throw line shoots and misses. Rebound Arkansas Tech. Hannah Valines got it, and they took Hannah down on the foul. It is team foul number 1 this quarter on Ouachita. The personal foul assessed to Michaela Miller is her third. And Arkansas Tech has the basketball with 8:29 to go in the third quarter, and neither side has been able to score here so far in the period. It's still 45-41 Arkansas Tech. Valines with it at the left elbow extended, hands it off on the wing for Shipman. Kaylee drives, dishes back to Valines in the left corner, fakes the three, drives, shoots, and hits from 14 feet. The mid-range jumper by Hannah Valines gives Arkansas Tech a 47-41 lead. 13 points for Valines on senior day. She is 5 out of 6 from the field. Top of the key, Miller. Passes on the left wing for Osborne. Osborne cut off by Sanders, gives to Crow. Crow tried to drive the baseline. She was cut off by Sanders. Tries now from 15 feet, no good. Metcalf forced the miss with her defense, and Lopez rebounded it. Ashley in transition, kicks it out to Shipman. Behind the back dribble, shovels it back out to Lopez. Lopez drives and is fouled by Kaylin Wright of Ouachita. It will be Kaylin Wright's first personal foul, team foul number 2. Arkansas Tech will inbound the basketball. Jesse Bennett replaces Michaela Miller for Ouachita. And the inbound pass will be made from the far sideline by Hannah Valines. Coach Dave Wilbur sticking with his starting 5 here at the 7:36 mark of the third quarter. Feed at the high post for Metcalf. She gives it in the low post for Valines. A layup will be waved off. They wave off the basket as the foul is correctly called as having occurred on the floor. It was a holding call against Ouachita. Coach Wilbers disagrees, but I feel like they got that one right. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline.
Who was that foul on, by the way, please?
Let's see. That foul was on Jessie Bennett. Her
Jessie Bennett.
second. Sanders is going to throw it in all the way to midcourt for Ashley Lopez on the inbound pass. Lopez drives the right side of the lane now, kicks it out to Valines. Valines drives, shoots from 15 feet, and hits again. Hannah Valines with 15 points, 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Valines has scored all 4 points in the second half, and she has doubled Golden Suns' lead. It's now an 8-point spread at 49-41. Drive by Crow, throws it out in the left corner for Gertzone. Top of the key for Kaylin Wright. Wright dribbles to the right, picks up her dribble, throws it in the corner for Bennett. Bounce pass to a cutting Gertzone, and she scores a 12-foot jumper from inside the lane for Maya Gertzone, and Ouachita wants timeout. 6 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 49, Ouachita Baptist 43, back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
6 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 49, Ouachita Baptist 43. And the Golden Suns with the basketball following the timeout. Hannah Valines, Jayana Sanders, Kaylee Shipman, Ashley Lopez, and Nikki Metcalf remain in the game for Arkansas Tech. Maya Gertzone, Kaylin Wright, Jesse Bennett, Eden Crow, and Ray Osborne for Ouachita. Feed into the low post. Hannah Valines had it poked away, but Valines able to save it. Gives to Ashley Lopez. Lopez drives. Layup is good for Ashley Lopez. Lopez has 16 points. She and Valines are now a combined 13 out of 15 from the field, and the Golden Suns lead by 8, 51-43, with 6:29 to go in the third.
That's a pretty good combination.
Drive by Crow, and on the runner in the lane, a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech.
Another late one.
The foul will be on Nikki Metcalf.
Probably the correct foul, though. Call.
Hack across the arm. It's Metcalf's third. Team foul number 1 this quarter. And Eden Crow goes to the free throw line for Ouachita Baptist. She's 2 out of 2 at the line so far today. Her first free throw is good for her 11th point of the game. She has 5 rebounds as well. Michaela Miller leads Ouachita in scoring today with 13 points. The Suns led by Ashley Lopez with 16 points, Hannah Valines with 15, and Nikki Metcalf with 10. Second free throw is no good, and Ashley Lopez got the defensive rebound. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for Ouachita, and it's 51-44, a 7-point lead for Arkansas Tech. Sanders throws it on the baseline for Shipman. Back out to Jayana. Sidesteps the defender. Shoots for 3. It's short, no good. Putback is good. And a foul. Hannah Valines on the offensive glass gets the putback off the window and draws the 4th team foul of the quarter on Ouachita. The personal foul on Kaylin Wright is her 2nd. And Hannah Valines to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech in search of her 18th point of the day. In for Ouachita is Lauren Wright, replacing Kaylin Wright. Now Brittany Williams will spell Ray Osborne. And Valines to the free throw line, where she is 3 out of 3 today and 22 out of 24 this year. Hannah does not show up among the conference leaders in free throw percentage. She must be just under the threshold for minimum number of attempts.
We need to get that up there.
6 minutes, yeah, I'm all for Hannah shooting as many free throws as possible. She makes that one, and it's 54-44. Golden Suns, who trailed by as many as 12 on 2 occasions in the first half, now lead it 54-44 as we go under 6 minutes to play in the third. A whistle and a traveling violation by Lauren Wright. Wright commits the 18th turnover of the game for Ouachita. The Golden Suns still maintain that 22-11 edge in points off turnovers that they held at halftime. Kaylee Shipman brings it into the front court. Goes to the right elbow, picks up her dribble, poked away by Bennett. Shipman saves it, lobs it out for Lopez. Lopez wants a ball screen from Sydney Wynn, who just replaced Metcalf in the game. Lopez drives past 3 defenders, goes to the rim, draws a foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Ashley Lopez. And once again, Ouachita still, A, with nobody quick enough to stay with Lopez off the dribble, and B, nobody willing to step up and try to take a charge.
Yeah, it's Lauren Wright. That's the 3rd player with 3 fouls for Ouachita.
And it's team foul number 5 against Ouachita, so the Golden Suns will be in the bonus for the final 5 minutes and 41 seconds of the third quarter. First free throw good for Lopez as she gets her 17th point of the day. And now in 2 games against Ouachita this year, she has gone for 50 on the Tigers. Make it 51 as the second free throw is also good. 18 points today. She had 33 back on February the 12th. And it's 56-44. The Golden Suns by a dozen. Arkansas Tech has scored the last 5 points to stretch out its lead. Right wing Gertzone gives at the top of the key for Eden Crow. Left wing for Lauren Wright. Now Brittany Williams makes a catch at the top of the key. She feeds Gertzone on the right wing. Bennett flashes out to the top. Catches it, hands it off to Crow. Crow lobs it into the low post for Williams. Williams tips it out to herself in the corner. Tried to give it back to Crow, but the bounce pass was off target, and Jayana Sanders steals it. Turnover number 19 for Ouachita. Lopez for 3. Short, no good from the right wing. Valines saves the rebound in, but Eden Crow gets the loose ball for Ouachita. It's a fast break for the Tigers. Poked away by Lopez. Stolen by Wynn. Back to Lopez. Ashley fumbles it. Saves it in off of Lauren Wright, and the Golden Suns will maintain possession thanks to a heads-up play there by Ashley Lopez and some nimble footwork.
Oh.
Timeout on the floor.
Who'd have thought it?
4 minutes and 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. Arkansas Tech 56, Ouachita Baptist 44. Back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
As always, Kelly has a close eye on the Great American Conference scoreboard.
Well, let's jump over to the west real quick, as Southeast Oklahoma now has a 51-49 lead over Southern Nazarene. That's for that second and third spot in the seedings on that side. Southern Arkansas 59, Harding 49, and UA Monticello trailing Henderson 51-36.
Jayana Sanders gets it into Hannah Valines. Turnaround jumper, short, no good. Rebound loose on the baseline. Wynn saves it in, but Ouachita comes away with the loose ball. Lauren Wright with it. Into the front court, gives to Jesse Bennett. Bennett dribbles up to the wing, gives top of the key for Brittany Williams. Williams to Gertzone. Cross court for Lauren Wright. Handoff top of the key for Eden Crow. Crow guarded by Valines. Goes right, got a pick from Williams. Shoots over Wynn, no good. Rebound Brittany Williams. Put back try. Williams is good and a foul. The foul will be on Arkansas Tech's Hannah Valines. It'll be her third, and it'll be a three-point play opportunity for Brittany Williams, who gets her first 2 points of the day on the second chance points. Michaela Miller is back in for Ouachita in place of Lauren Wright. And to the free throw line goes Brittany Williams. Williams is 7 out of 9, 78% at the free throw line this year. Jaylee Oglesby is in the game for Arkansas Tech. The free throw try for Williams is good. And it is 56-47. A 9-point lead now for Arkansas Tech with 4:26 to go in the third. Right wing Oglesby to Valines, across to Lopez. Sanders and Wynn are the other Golden Suns in the game right now. Post entry feed for Sydney Wynn. She's pushed and fouled from behind by Brittany Williams. That's 2 on Williams, and it'll be 2 free throws for Sydney Wynn. Sydney is 6 out of 9, 67% at the free throw line this year. Traylon Tyler will replace her former and current teammate. They were together at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, and now reunited at Arkansas Tech. Free throw up and good for Sydney Wynn. A second try forthcoming for Wynn, as she just got her second point of the day. She shoots for her third. It is good. And with 4:18 to play in the third quarter, it is 58-47. The Golden Suns lead is back into double digits. Top of the key, Eden Crow. Guarded by Valines, passes left wing for Bennett. Now a catch by Williams at the top of the key. She feeds Michaela Miller on the right wing. Feed to the top for Eden Crow. Crow back to Miller. Now Williams makes a catch at the top of the key. Miller gets it again. Miller shoots a long two. It is no good. Rebound tipped around. Sydney Wynn able to tip it to Hannah Valines, and the Golden Suns take it the other way. Valines ahead to Sanders. Jayana dribbles to the right wing. Stops, looks, feeds for Sydney Wynn at the high post. Wynn zips it out on the left wing for Traylon Tyler. Shot clock at 18. Tyler dribbles right, got a pick from Valines. Dishes for Sanders on the right wing. Jayana dribbles left, steps back for a long two. It spins out, no good. Defensive rebound by Eden Crow. Crow ahead on the fast break for Miller. Miller drives, shoots over Wynn, whistle, and a foul against Arkansas Tech that will send Michaela Miller to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul on Jayana Sanders is her third personal foul. 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Nikki Metcalf will replace Sydney Wynn in the Arkansas Tech lineup.
We got Valines, Sanders, and Metcalf all with 3 fouls now.
They'll need to be a little bit careful with still 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Miller's first free throw try is on its way and good. Miller now 6 out of 8 from the free throw line today. She has 14 points. Her season and career high for a single game is 25. Miller appearing in her 35th career game as a Tiger today. Makes that second free throw, giving her now 15 points on the day and 349 for her Ouachita career. Drive by Jayana Sanders, can't get the layup to go, and Eden Crow has the defensive rebound for Ouachita. Jayana lost her right shoe on that play. Bennett in transition, shoots and hits a 3. Ouachita with 5 straight points, cuts the Arkansas Tech lead down to 58-52. Into the front court, Traylon Tyler. Tyler gets a high ball screen from Metcalf and a whistle, and let's see what we got. I believe a pushing foul on Ouachita trying to get through that screen. Jessie Bennett was the guilty party, her third.
Her third now.
And it'll be 2 free throws for Traylon Tyler.
A lot of threes out there right now.
Tyler, 2 out of 2 at the free throw line today. She has 4 points and 2 assists. First free throw is short, no good for Tyler. The Golden Suns are 16 of 22 at the free throw line today. On the season, the Golden Suns 75.9% at the charity stripe. That is 4th best in the Great American Conference. Second try is also no good, and Eden Crow has the defensive rebound for Ouachita, and some momentum here for the Tigers. They've scored the last 5 and a chance to add to it. Miller gives in the right corner for Bennett. Out to Brittany Williams, open for 3, way off to the right, no good. Offensive rebound, Crow. Crow is fouled. Crow fouled as she looked to dribble out of traffic.
Metcalf.
And that will be 4 on Nikki Metcalf. And into the game for the first time today for Arkansas Tech, it is Bianca Blades, a 6'2" sophomore forward from Sydney, Australia, averaging 2.8 points and 3.8 rebounds per game. And Bianca, who did not play against Southern Arkansas, becomes now a central figure in this one for Arkansas Tech. Drive by Michaela Miller, layup try blocked by Traylon Tyler, rebounded by Jayana Sanders. Sanders has Oglesby on her left, was looking to give it to her when a whistle and a foul was called on Ouachita, and Jayana will be shooting 2 free throws for Arkansas Tech. Maya Gertzone picks up her 3rd personal foul for Ouachita, and by my count, Kelly, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tigers that have 3 fouls apiece.
That is correct.
There have been 34 fouls so far in this game.
2 Golden Suns, Valines and Sanders have 3, and then Metcalf has 4.
First free throw for Sanders on its way and no good as the Golden Suns have suddenly gone cold from the free throw line.
Jayana looking for her first point of the day.
Sanders has 3 assists today. Her second attempt at that first point is on its way. It is good. And with 2:36 to go in the third, it is 59-52. The Arkansas Tech lead is 7.
That broke the ice. That's good.
Inbound pass will be made to Michaela Miller. Miller, guarded by Traylon Tyler, gets it over the timeline. Dribbles on the right wing, throws it to the top of the key for Lauren Wright. Now Gertzone makes a catch, back to Wright at the top of the key. 3-pointer on the way and no good for Lauren Wright. Jayana Sanders skies for the rebound for Arkansas Tech. Sanders into the front court, dribbles to the free throw line, gets left of the lane, leans in, defended by Gertzone, looking for help, gives to Blades. Blades with it inside the top of the key, lost the handle, and it's stolen away by Eden Crow. Turnover Arkansas Tech, and in transition, a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. Traylon Tyler called for the foul. It is her 2nd personal. It is team foul number 5, and now Ouachita will be in the bonus for the final 2 minutes and 6 seconds of this third period. Bennett to the line. Her first trip to the free throw line today. Her first try is no good. And Bennett now 8 out of 11 at the free throw line this year. Second try forthcoming for the junior from Leonard, Texas. She had 5 points against Arkansas Tech the first time around. She makes the second one, 2:06 to go in the third, 59-53. Into the front court come the Golden Suns. Top of the key, Jayana Sanders. Dribbles right, hands it off to Tyler. Tyler guarded by Bennett. Gets inside the top of the key, distributes out for Valines. Valines drives, had it poked away. Bennett nearly made the steal. Bennett came into the day tied for 2nd in the GAC in steals at 2.5 per game, but it goes out of bounds on the baseline here, and the basketball will stay with Arkansas Tech. Kaylee Shipman in. The Golden Suns could use a spark. Maybe Kaylee can provide it. She replaces Hannah Valines. Sanders gets it back from Tyler in the corner. 3-pointer is short, no good. Bennett gets the defensive rebound. 59-53 is the Arkansas Tech lead, but both teams a little stagnant here late in the third. Now a pass stolen away by Traylon Tyler of Arkansas Tech. Turnover number 21 for Ouachita Baptist. Lopez with it, top of the key, looks to drive, gets to the rim, layup, good, and a foul. Jessie Bennett is called for the foul. It'll be her 4th personal, and a 3-point play opportunity for Ashley Lopez. Lopez now with 20 points on the day. It is the 5th time this year that she has scored 20 or more points in a game, including the 2nd consecutive game, as Lopez continues her recent tear. She came in averaging 21.2 points per game over her last 5.
That was Bennett's 4th foul for Ouachita.
She checks out, replaced by Day Brown. Lopez to the free throw line. And it would appear as if they've taken 2 points off the official stats. Yeah, they ended up calling that foul on the floor, which is a curiosity. Okay, so no 20 points yet for Ashley Lopez. Just roll back the tape on all of that talk. We'll save it for later. Lopez missed the first free throw. Her second try is also no good. And on the rebound, a whistle and a push from behind against Arkansas Tech's Bianca Blades. It is Blades' first personal foul, and it'll be 2 free throws on the other end for Ouachita with 1:27 left in the third. And Kelly,
this could be a 4-point swing here.
It very easily could be, and I think what we're seeing right now are 2 tired basketball teams playing the third game in 6 days at the end of what has been a hectic schedule to get in as many games as possible this season. I think we're seeing some tired legs for both sides right now.
Yeah, and they're going to have to get ready because next week could be another, 3 games in 4 games or in 4 days maybe?
For some teams, could be 4 games in 7 days if you were to be one of the teams that had to play on
That's
Monday
right.
and you made it all the way to the championship
That is true.
game.
That's fortunate being the number 1 and 2 seed. You don't play till Wednesday.
The Golden Suns have that advantage. They will get a first-round bye on Monday night, and then will host a quarterfinal game on Wednesday at 5:30 here at Tucker Coliseum. Crow misses both free throws for Ouachita, and I think that fatigue is really showing up in the free throw shooting on both ends right now. Kaylee Shipman with it, gets to the left elbow, dishes out for Lopez. Lopez defended by Day Brown, cut off 12 feet from the basket. Day Brown doing the best job that any Ouachita defender has done so far today on Ashley Lopez. Shipman dribbles right, gets down the right side of the lane, shovels it for Blades. Left-handed layup good for Bianca Blades. Blades gets her first 2 points of the day, and it's 61-53 Golden Suns. Michaela Miller with it in the front court. Passes left side for Gertzone. Gertzone defended by Lopez. Passes cross court for Day Brown. Now Lauren White right with it. Gives to Michaela Miller. Out it goes to Brown. Brown guarded by Jaylee Oglesby. Gives to Lauren Wright on the left wing. Wright dribbles to the right side. Gives to Miller. Three-pointer on the way and good with 5 on the shot clock for Michaela Miller. Her three-pointer from the right wing cuts the Arkansas Tech lead to 61-56. And now the Golden Suns will try to hold for the final shot of the third period.
Just got to work it around and get a good attempt here.
Miller now with 18 points, matching the total she had against Arkansas Tech back on February the 12th. Drive by Kaylee Shipman. Dishes on the baseline for Oglesby. Oglesby shoots and scores from 5 feet on the right baseline with 5 seconds left in the quarter. Inbound pass for Gertzone. Gertzone allows time to expire before she gets away the desperation heave. And our score going to the fourth quarter in Russellville is Arkansas Tech 63, Ouachita Baptist 56. Back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistent preparation and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Kelly has an eye on the GAC scoreboard.
In the fourth quarter, it's Henderson State 57, UA Monticello 42. And down in Magnolia, Henderson State getting a little bit of help right now. Southern Arkansas 74, Harding 56, 6:36 to go in that game. And then the Western Division, East Central 70, Northwest Oklahoma 59. It is Southeast Oklahoma 57, Southern Naz 55. Those two are just battling it out for that number 2 and 3 seed. As like you mentioned, Sam, getting that day off on Monday is very, very important. And Southwest Oklahoma 85, the number 1 seed, they lead Oklahoma Baptist 85-71.
The final 10 minutes of regulation basketball this regular season for the Golden Suns. Nationally 20th ranked Arkansas Tech leading 63-56 over Ouachita Baptist as we head to the fourth quarter at Tucker Coliseum. Michaela Miller dribbles on the right wing for Ouachita. Defended by Traylon Tyler. Passes top of the key for Eden Crow. She gives on the left wing for Gertzone. Gertzone to the free throw line. 15-foot jumper good for Maya Gertzone. Gertzone has 9 points, 9:43 to go, and it is 63-58. The Golden Suns lead is down to 5. Kaylee Shipman leaves it at the top of the key with Lopez. Lopez drives, picks up her dribble 8 feet away, lobs it out for Shipman on the right wing. Shipman guarded by Lauren Wright. Pick set by Sydney Wynn. Dribbling left, Shipman poked away from her by Day Brown. Diving to get it for Ouachita, Eden Crow. Ahead from Michaela Miller. Miller to the rim. She is fouled on the way up by Arkansas Tech's Ashley Lopez. It is the third on Lopez. Jayana Sanders will check back in for Arkansas Tech. And 2 free throws forthcoming for Ouachita on team foul number 1 this quarter against Arkansas Tech.
Lopez didn't have much of a choice right there. It's going to be an easy layup if she didn't contend with it.
She did make a good play on the basketball. It wasn't just a
too much body.
Wasn't just a hacker to prevent the layup. She did try to strip it away from her, but Michaela Miller able to fight through it and get to the rim and draw the foul. First free throw try for Miller is no good.
Fouls paid off so far.
Miller 7 out of 10 at the free throw line today. She has 18 points. Also 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Her second try is good. 9 minutes and 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Golden Suns lead, which has been as large today as 12, is down to 4. Both teams have had a 12-point lead on at least one occasion, and the other side has been able to rally every time. Lopez gives it at the top of the key for Sydney Wynn. Wynn feeds Tyler in the lane. Tyler tried to give it to Oglesby, but stepping in between to make the steal for Ouachita. And then walking with it was Lauren Wright. Wright made the steal and then immediately traveled with the basketball to give it right back to Arkansas Tech. Turnover number 22 for Ouachita after the 11th turnover by Arkansas Tech. 8:59 to go. Inbound for Jayana Sanders. Sanders spins, shoots it off the window, no good. Defensive rebound for Ouachita by Michaela Miller. Miller in transition. Bounce pass ahead for Day Brown. Brown kicks it out right side for Gertzone. Three-pointer good for Maya Gertzone. Gertzone with her second three-pointer of the day, 8:43 to play, and it's 63-62. Ouachita has scored the first 6 points of the fourth quarter to pull within 1 of the lead. Lopez hands it off to Valines. Valines back to Lopez on the left wing. Lopez dribbles right into the paint, gets to the rim, layup good for Ashley Lopez, and now she has that 20-point game that we thought she had earlier when they waved off the basket.
I thought she did as well earlier.
Right corner, Lauren Wright, three-pointer, no good. Defensive rebound from the weak side by Ashley Lopez. Lopez gets it into the front court, goes right down the middle of the paint and draws a foul against Day Brown. A blocking foul on Brown is her first, team foul number 1 this quarter, and Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the far sideline with 8:08 to go, and Arkansas Tech leading 65-62. Sydney Wynn checks out. Nikki Metcalf checks in for the Golden Suns. It's Hannah Valines, Jayana Sanders, Jaylee Oglesby, Nikki Metcalf, and Ashley Lopez. Inbound for Oglesby. She's got it on the left wing. Guarded there by Lauren Wright. Right-handed dribble penetration into the lane. Gets the 7-footer to go. Jaylee Oglesby has 8 points. She's 4 out of 6 from the field. We go under 8 minutes to play, and the Suns lead by 5. Right wing Gertzone, little bunny hop, and then a three-pointer that is no good. Defensive rebound by Oglesby, poked away from her and stolen by Lauren Wright. Wright gives to Miller. Miller penetrates, gets to the rim, layup good for Michaela Miller off the Arkansas Tech turnover. Michaela Miller now with 21 points on the day, 7:36 to go in the fourth, and it's 67-64. The Golden Suns lead is 3. Lopez lost her footing and the basketball, able to get it back, and Coach Dave Wilbers calls timeout. 7 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Arkansas Tech 67, Ouachita Baptist 64, back in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time Best of the Best in the River Valley. They earned this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
7 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech 67 and Ouachita Baptist 64 is our score.
Looks like Henderson State will secure the number 2 seed. They have a 65-51 lead over UAM with a minute 44 seconds to go.
Inbound pass will be made by Jayana Sanders of Arkansas Tech. Gets it. Underneath the basket for Oglesby. Her layup try is good and a foul. Lauren Wright commits the foul. It is Wright's fourth and a three-point play opportunity for Jaylee Oglesby, who has asserted herself offensively here in the fourth quarter after previously having, by her standards, a relatively quiet day.
Yeah, Lauren Wright picked up her fourth foul.
Oglesby averaging 15 points per game over her last 4 coming into the day. Her free throw is good, 7:26 to go. Three-point play by Oglesby has given Arkansas Tech a 70-64 lead. Into the front court comes Michaela Miller. Miller dribbles on the right wing, 11 points now for Jaylee. It is the 17th time in 21 career games for her that she's reached double figures in scoring. Jumper no good for Gertzone. Defensive rebound by Oglesby. Oglesby into the front court, stops at the top of the key and throws it out for Jayana Sanders. Sanders dribbles right, defended by Eden Crow. Here comes Metcalf to set a ball screen. Jayana uses it to go left. She is taken on a switch by Ray Osborne. Sanders goes right, drives down the right side of the paint and walked with the basketball. Turnover number 13 for Arkansas Tech.
She did for sure.
The basketball belongs to Ouachita. Arkansas Tech leading 70-64 with 6:49 to go. The Golden Suns have already clinched the number 1 seed in the GAC tournament and a bye in the opening round, as well as the right to host both the quarterfinals and, if they advance, the semifinals. What's on the line here for Arkansas Tech is a possible at-large bid to the NCAA tournament. Every win is valuable in trying to get one of those 6 spots in the NCAA Division II tournament, South Central Regional, in Canyon, Texas, next month. Layup try by Eden Crow, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Arkansas Tech. And if it is against Nikki Metcalf, her day is over.
It is.
Nikki Metcalf has fouled out with 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go, and that's bad news for Arkansas Tech. And now Sydney Wynn has to step up and give the Golden Suns some great minutes right here. And she may need some help from Bianca Blades between now and the finish line. 70-64 Arkansas Tech, but they'll be without the services the rest of the day of Nikki Metcalf, who fouls out with 10 points and 3 rebounds, and she's also easily the Golden Suns' best post defender. First free throw no good for Eden Crow. She will have another opportunity. Crow, with that miss, now 3 out of 7 at the free throw line today. She has a double-double of 11 points and 11 rebounds. It is her third double-double of the season. Free throw good for Crow, 6:22 to go. And it's 70-65. The Golden Suns lead is down to 5. Right elbow, Valines gives at the left elbow for Wynn. Her post entry feed intended for Valines is stolen away by Maya Gertzone. Into the front court come the Tigers. Bounce pass ahead. Layup is good for Lauren Wright in transition. 6 minutes and 4 seconds to go, and it's down to a 3-point lead for the Golden Suns. Ouachita has scored the last 3 points. Top of the key, Shipman. Dribbles left, looks for Jayana on a backdoor cut, but it was expertly defended by Michaela Miller of Ouachita. Handoff on the right wing for Oglesby. Oglesby dribbles left, gives to Shipman. 15 to shoot. Behind the back dribble. Kick out for Jayana. Sanders for 3. Good from the left wing with 5:41 to play. Sanders doubles the Golden Suns lead. It's 73-67. Counterattack, Michaela Miller yields a foul against Arkansas Tech. A foul on the floor on the Golden Suns. It is called against Jayana Sanders. That is her 4th. She'll be replaced by Ashley Lopez with 5 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Inbound pass will be made by Maya Gertzone of Ouachita Baptist. That was team foul number 3 against Arkansas Tech this quarter. Inbound for Miller. Gives to Gertzone at the top of the key. Gertzone looks to drive, cut off by Shipman. Gertzone with a left-handed dribble, whistle, and a hand check foul against Arkansas Tech. Actually, they call an arm bar on Kaylee Shipman. It is Shipman's first personal foul. Team foul number 4. The next one will put Ouachita into the bonus. Coach Dave Wilbers instructs his team from the sideline, no more fouls.
Just play good defense.
Inbound pass, Michaela Miller to the top of the key for Gertzone. Gertzone gives on the right wing for Lauren Wright. Wright guarded by Hannah Valines, 13 to shoot. Picks up her dribble, gives cross court for Osborne. Ray Osborne back to Lauren Wright, pulls the trigger on a three. Valines blocked it. Wright got her own miss, drives to the baseline, cut off by Sydney Wynn, gives to Osborne. Osborne shoots over Wynn, no good. Rebound, Ouachita, put back by Michaela Miller, is blocked by Jaylee Oglesby, but they call Oglesby for a foul. The foul on Jaylee is her first. It is team foul number 5, and so Ouachita will be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
That was a tough one.
Michaela Miller to the free throw line. Miller 8 out of 11 from this location today. She has 21 points. 4 away from matching her season and career high. The first one is no good, though. Ouachita 7 out of 14, 50% from the free throw line in the second half. That's compared to 10 out of 13 in the first half. Second free throw is good. 5 minutes and 3 seconds to play. 73-68 is the Arkansas Tech lead. We've reached the midpoint of the final period. Shipman dribbles left. Bounce pass on a backdoor cut by Lopez. Lopez goes in for the layup try. Had it blocked out of bounds by Eden Crow.
I don't know how that couldn't have been a foul. She got pushed in the back.
Well, by the standard that has been set by the 44 fouls that have been called so far today, it would appear to have been one, yes.
Yeah.
Kaylee Shipman will make the inbound pass. Gets it into Valines, cutting to the basket. Layup will not go. Hannah gets her own rebound and puts it home. Second chance points for Hannah Valines. Valines has a 20-point game, and with 4:43 left, the Golden Suns lead by 7. Drive by Crow, off the window, too strong, and there's Sydney Wynn with the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Suns into the front court, up by 7 with 4:32 to go. Lopez at the controls with Jayana Sanders on the bench with 4 fouls. Hands it off to Shipman. Shipman drives, spins, feeds Wynn. Sydney Wynn, one dribble and a layup. It's good for Sydney Wynn, her first field goal of the day. She has 5 points in all, and the Golden Suns lead 77-68. Back-to-back buckets by Valines and Wynn. Drive down the baseline by Michaela, or I should say by Ray Osborne. Her layup is no good. Defensive rebound by Hannah Valines. She is fouled by Lauren Wright, and that's the end of the day for Wright. Lauren Wright will foul out with 4:03 to go. And it will be the Golden Suns basketball with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. Back in for Ouachita is Day Brown. Also in for the Tigers, Jessie Bennett. She will spell Ray Osborne. So it's Jessie Bennett, Michaela Miller, Maya Gertzone, Eden Crow, and Day Brown for Ouachita. For Arkansas Tech, it's Kaylee Shipman, Hannah Valines, Sydney Wynn, Ashley Lopez, and Jaylee Oglesby. Oglesby gets a pass from Shipman. Dribbles left, hands it off top of the key for Valines. Valines looks into the low post, finds Shipman cutting to the basket. Shipman left-handed layup, no good. Defensive rebound by Maya Gertzone. Gertzone into the front court. Her side down by 9, 3:43 left. Brown drives, layup try, no good. Sydney Wynn forced the miss. Hannah Valines rebounded it. Golden Suns in transition. Shipman hands it off top of the key for Valines. Valines goes right. Defended by Gertzone, gives to Lopez. Lopez with 19 on the shot clock. Dribbles left, kicks it out in the corner for Oglesby. Oglesby drives, a whistle, and they're going to say that Oglesby, I was blocked out and say she stepped on the baseline.
3 seconds in the lane.
Okay, 3 seconds in the lane against Sydney Wynn is the call. So that'll go into the books as turnover number 15 for Arkansas Tech. Kaylee Shipman is out, replaced by Jayana Sanders. Traylon Tyler now will check in place of Sydney Wynn, as the Golden Suns will go with 5 guards for the time being. Hannah Valines is going to draw the defensive assignment on Eden Crow. 3:20 to play. Golden Suns lead 77-68, trying to close out the regular season at 13-1 with a win. Drive and a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. Coach Dave Wilbur saying that she walked with the basketball before there was any contact at all, but the officials are not going to hear his appeal. And now a warning against the Arkansas Tech bench. The foul was on Hannah Valines. It is her 4th personal. And to the free throw line goes Michaela Miller. Miller 9 of 13 at the line. She has 22 points in all. The first free throw for the sophomore from Little Rock is good. And with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left, the Arkansas Tech lead has been cut to 8. Can Miller make it a 7-point game with her second free throw try? It is on its way, and it is short, no good. Rebounded for Arkansas Tech by Hannah Valines, her 8th rebound of the day to go along with 20 points. Jayana Sanders drives the baseline, feeds it for Oglesby. Oglesby pivots, shoots, and misses. Short, no good, but she got her own rebound, and all alone, she puts it home. Second chance points for Jaylee Oglesby as she followed her shot and was rewarded. Golden Suns by 10. Timeout, Ouachita. 2 minutes and 56 seconds to go in Russellville, where it's Arkansas Tech 79, Ouachita 69. Back in 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Back at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, 2:56 to go. Arkansas Tech 79, Ouachita Baptist 69. The Golden Suns 7 out of 11, 64% from the field here in the fourth quarter. Ouachita Baptist just 4 out of 12, 33% in this period. And the Golden Suns have been led in the fourth quarter by Jaylee Oglesby, who is 3 out of 4 from the field this quarter. She has 7 points in the fourth and 13 points overall for Oglesby. For the game, Arkansas Tech led by Ashley Lopez and Hannah Valines with 20 points apiece. And Kelly, I believe, has at least one final score for us.
Oh, we've got several. It is Southeast Oklahoma. They'll be the number 2 seed. They have a 59-58 win over Southern Nazarene.
2:56 left here in Russellville. Golden Suns by 10, trying to deny Ouachita. I guess they've already lost their chance at the number 2 seed with Henderson's win, but trying to maybe hurt the Tigers' seed a little bit for the conference tournament. Three-pointer for Gertzone is short, no good. Offensive rebound for a moment by Day Brown, but she couldn't control it, and it's out of bounds on the baseline to Arkansas Tech at the 2:38 mark. Valines gets it into Traylon Tyler. Valines, Tyler, Lopez, Sanders, and Oglesby are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Tyler lobs it ahead for Valines. In the corner now for Lopez. Lopez dribbles left to the top of the key, feeds it ahead for Oglesby. Layup is good for Oglesby. 9 points in the fourth for Jaylee. 2:23 to go, and it's 81-69. Golden Suns by 12. Drive by Michaela Miller. Layup good. Tough shot by Miller, and she got it to go. 81-71. Tech by 10. 2:08 to go. Lopez into the front court. Coach Wilbers calls for patience. Sanders now cross court to Traylon Tyler. Ouachita extending the pressure defensively, looking to trap Tyler. She dribbles out of it. Cross-court pass for Lopez. Out to Sanders. Jayana steps into a 3. It is good with a minute 54 to go. Jayana Sanders gives the Golden Suns a 13-point lead. 7 points on the day for Sanders. That's her second three-pointer. Drive by Day Brown. Layup no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it will belong to Arkansas Tech with a minute 41 left, and it looks like the last little air has gone out of Ouachita's sail here on that three-pointer by Jayana Sanders. Another clutch shot late in the game for the senior from Pine Bluff. Now with 7 points today, giving her 1,167 points for her career. Ashley Lopez with it in the front court. Golden Suns up by 13. A game in which Arkansas Tech trailed by 12 on 2 occasions in the first half. But the Golden Suns dominated the second quarter, and they've been in the lead ever since. Feed down low for Oglesby, turn, shoots, and scores again with 2 on the shot clock. Oglesby gets it to go from 6 feet on the right baseline. 11 of her 17 in the fourth quarter. Crow with a layup for Ouachita. Timeout Tigers, 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. Golden Suns lead 86-73. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
1 minute and 4 seconds left at Tucker Coliseum. Arkansas Tech 86, Ouachita Baptist 73. Golden Suns in this fourth quarter, now 10 out of 14, 71%. The second quarter and the fourth quarter today have been a clinic in basketball from the Golden Suns. Valines gets it into Jayana Sanders. They look to trap her. She pivots, throws it ahead, and it's stolen by Jessie Bennett. Bennett into the lane, kicks it out to Gertzone for three. It is good with 56 seconds left. The Golden Suns lead is 10. Got to take care of the basketball, and now the inbound pass is out of bounds off Arkansas Tech, and Ouachita's going to get it right back. No reason to panic yet, 55 seconds left. Golden Suns by 10. Could stand for a stop right here.
A stop would be helpful.
Michaela Miller will make the inbound pass for Ouachita after the Arkansas Tech turnover on the inbound pass. Miller gets it in for Bennett. Bennett gives at the top of the key for Osborne. Osborne drives, lost the handle, got it back, leans in, shoots and misses. Rebound, Hannah Valines. Valines on the glass for the tough defensive rebound. Hannah gets her 9th rebound of the day, and timeout is taken by Arkansas Tech with 45 seconds left. Golden Suns lead 86-76. Back in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
45 seconds left in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 86, Ouachita Baptist 76. Hannah Valines, Jaylee Oglesby, Jayana Sanders, Kaylee Shipman, and Ashley Lopez are the five on the floor for Arkansas Tech. The inbound pass will be made from the far sideline by Valines. Hannah with 20 points here on senior day. Gets it into Kaylee Shipman. They look to trap Shipman, and a foul committed by Ouachita with 43 seconds to go that will send Kaylee Shipman, the third best free throw shooter in the conference by percentage, to the line. Oh, correction, that's only the fourth team foul on Ouachita. My apologies. It is, however, the fifth personal foul on Jessie Bennett. And so she is done, and she'll be replaced by Kaylin Wright. So, correction, it'll be the Golden Suns ball out of bounds on the baseline. The next Ouachita foul will put Arkansas Tech into the bonus. Inbound for Valines. Kaylin Wright goes for the steal, can't get it. Cross-court pass to Ashley Lopez, 38 seconds left. Suns by 10. Valines with it to Shipman, playing keep away. Lopez quickly back to Shipman. Now Valines with it. Valines on the right wing, looks to dribble around Kaylin Wright, and Wright takes the foul with 29 seconds left. But the Golden Suns were able to take 16 seconds off of the clock there before Ouachita was able to get the foul. And to the free throw line goes Hannah Valines. She's 4 out of 4 from the line today. And if she can make one of these two free throws, she will have a new season high in scoring. The first one for Hannah Valines is on its way, and it is good. Hannah was the Great American Conference Newcomer of the Year and an all-conference performer 2 years ago. Last year, her season cut short due to a knee injury. And my, how she has bounced back here in her second chance at a senior year. She misses that one, though, and Ouachita gets the rebound. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for Valines. Suns by 11. We're down to 23 seconds to go. Gertzone lost the handle, out of bounds, and the Golden Suns now, unless Ouachita wants to foul again, Arkansas Tech will be able to dribble out the remaining 20 seconds, and Arkansas Tech will complete the regular season 13-1 overall and 12-1 in the league. Coach Wilbers uses his final timeout. 20 seconds left. Tech by 11. Back in 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
There's so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Autoplex here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Both teams have now exhausted their supply of timeouts. 87-76 is the Arkansas Tech lead. Both teams are in the bonus. If the possession arrow became a factor, it would favor Arkansas Tech. Suns by 11 with 20 seconds left. Inbound for Shipman. Shipman dribbles right, hands it off to Sanders. Sanders double-teamed and fouled by Eden Crow. It'll be the fourth on Crow. And with 15 seconds left, Jayonna Sanders will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Back in for Ouachita, Brittany Williams and Ray Osborne, replacing Eden Crow and Michaela Miller. Now checking in for the first time today for Ouachita, it is Parker Smith, the 5'7" freshman guard from Searcy, as Coach Robert Dallimore now acknowledging the handwriting on the wall.
Give Crow a lot of credit. She played a long time with 3 fouls.
Sanders to the free throw line. Her first try is up and good. Nothing but net for the senior from Pine Bluff. Playing quite possibly the final regular season home game of her career, unless she elects to take advantage of the extra year of eligibility offered by the NCAA next year. But she did walk in the senior day ceremony today, along with Hannah Valines.
I'll pretend I did not hear that.
89-76, both free throws good for Sanders. Ouachita into the front court. In for the Tigers is Mackenzie Schillmoller. Her three-pointer is no good, and Jayonna Sanders, correctly so, will have the basketball in her hands when senior day ends at Arkansas Tech, as the final score today at Tucker Coliseum is nationally 20th ranked Arkansas Tech 89 and Ouachita Baptist 76. And the GAC Eastern Division champion Golden Suns will go into the postseason on a winning streak. Back in 30 seconds, Golden Suns win. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns will celebrate their GAC Eastern Division title by cutting down the net here at Tucker Coliseum in an age-old ceremony, one that head coach Dave Wilbur's teams have participated in on several occasions, and yet another net falls victim to the Golden Suns here today at Tucker Coliseum. We are joined now by Coach Wilbers. And, Coach, really the key to this game was the second quarter and the fourth quarter. We'll talk about the second quarter first, as it was in that occasion it was Ashley Lopez and Hannah Valines who really asserted themselves offensively for you in that second quarter. As a team, you were 12 out of 16 from the field in the second quarter. Valines and Lopez were a combined 8 out of 9 in that period. What did you see that you liked from those two in the second?
Well, just some good leadership, you know. Hannah's playing on a different level right now, and Ashley's been solid all year long, but real proud of the team. This Ouachita team is a good basketball team. They play very good defense, and for us to score 89 on them was a good day. And I think we shot a pretty good percentage probably, but, you know, really, really happy with the basketball team. And that second quarter, you know, we got off to a little shaky start because we missed some shots, but, man, real proud of the team.
You ended up shooting 56% from the field today, and Ouachita is second in the conference in field goal percentage defense this year at 38%. So that's an indication of just how good the Golden Suns were offensively here today. The other key being the fourth quarter. As you would expect, Coach Dallimore being the excellent defensive coach that he is, he made some adjustments, started cutting off Ashley's dribble penetration, and when they did that, you were able to go to Jaylee Oglesby, who was, by her standards, a little bit quiet through 3 quarters, but she had 11 of her 17 points in the fourth quarter, and that was really big down the stretch.
No doubt about it. You know, Jaylee, I think we've all figured out she's just a scorer, and she can make plays, and ran a beautiful backdoor there, and somebody fed her right there, and, man, it was just a terrific play, and, you know, real proud of the team.
The thing that will show up in the box score for Hannah Valines is the 21 points and the 9 rebounds, but the thing that doesn't show up is after Nikki Metcalf fouled out, you're able to go in those situations sometimes to what looks like a five-guard lineup. Hannah's ability to defend in the post and rebound, how valuable is that as we look ahead now to the postseason?
Yeah, that's very valuable. And Sydney played good minutes, too.
Yes.
You know, brought down some big rebounds, but they kind of went small, so we went small, and it worked out for us. And, you know, just so happy for the team.
All righty, Coach. Congratulations on the win today. Go cut down that net.
You bet. Thanks, Sam.
That is Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, following an 89-76 win here today over Ouachita Baptist. It's going to be a little bit of an extended between games here as the Golden Suns are going to cut down the net, and then there is going to be the mandatory 30-minute break in between games. There's also going to have to be a moment to install a new net once this one is finished being cut down. And so I'm going to go ahead right now and step aside for a 4-minute break. Brother John Henderson, if you would like to go ahead and throw in a weather or a news. We're going to have quite a bit of time to fill here in between games, but we'll keep coming back here on a regular basis. The first thing we'll do when we come back from this 4-minute break is be able to take a look at the final numbers from an 89-76 Golden Suns win here on the final day of the regular season at Tucker Coliseum. Back in 4 minutes. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistent preparation and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Beltner's Athletes Corner clearance sale is now in progress. Save up to half off footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Beltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. Your home is your largest investment, and when it's time for a roof repair or replacement, look no further than Miller Roofing Company. Miller Roofing has been in business over 30 years and sports a 9-time best of the best in the River Valley. They earn this reputation through stability and quality of service. Don't take my word for it. Go visit Lori and Wendell's expansive showroom at 318 South Arkansas in Russellville, or by giving them a call at 890-3499. Miller Roofing Company will help you love where you live.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. We're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Autoplex here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where we are between games with Arkansas Tech winning the women's game by a final score of 89-76. Let's take a look at the final numbers from the Golden Suns' 13th win of the season against just one loss. Arkansas Tech today 33 of 59 from the field. That is 56%, including 10 out of 14, 71% in the fourth quarter. The second and the fourth quarters, if you just take those 20 minutes of basketball and put them together, the Golden Suns in those two periods of play were 22 out of 30 from the field, and you can win a lot of basketball games shooting it like that. Arkansas Tech was 2 of 7 from three-point range today, 29%, and the Golden Suns made 21 of 32 at the free throw line. That is 66%. Ouachita Baptist, 24 of 61 from the field, 39%. The Tigers connected on 45% of their three-point tries, 9 out of 20. And Ouachita, 63% at the free throw line today, 19 out of 30. Arkansas Tech finished -3 on the glass, 37 rebounds for Ouachita compared to 34 for Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns had 16 assists and 17 turnovers today. Ouachita had 12 assists and 23 turnovers. Ouachita was able to close that gap in points off turnovers in the second half. It ended up being 26-22, the advantage in second chance points for Arkansas Tech, but it was not enough for Ouachita to get the win here today. Arkansas Tech led individually by Hannah Valines, one of two seniors who participated in the Senior Day ceremony. Before the game, Hannah had 21 points today. She was 8 out of 11 from the field and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. She also grabbed 9 rebounds, as Hannah Valines now with 628 career points and 310 career rebounds in 51 games as a Golden Sun after transferring in from North Arkansas College. Ashley Lopez had 20 points today for the Golden Suns. She was 8 out of 10 from the field. That is 80%, and she also had 6 rebounds. She was 4 of 7 at the free throw line. Jaylee Oglesby scored 11 of her 17 points in the fourth quarter. 17 today for Jaylee on 8 of 11 shooting. She grabbed 4 rebounds. So you look at those three, Valines and Lopez and Oglesby today. Those three were a combined 24 out of 32, 67% from the field today. Correction, my math wasn't very good. 75% from the line, from the field today for Arkansas Tech for those three. That is pretty impressive out of Hannah Valines, Ashley Lopez, and Jaylee Oglesby here today. Other scorers for Arkansas Tech included Nikki Metcalf, who had 10 points and 3 rebounds before she fouled out. Jayana Sanders, the Golden Suns' other senior to participate in the Senior Day ceremony today. Jayana, in her final regular season home game, had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. 5 points today and 3 rebounds for Sydney Wynn. Traylon Tyler had 4 points. Bianca Blades added 2 points for Arkansas Tech. Ouachita led by 4 players in double figures in scoring, including Michaela Miller. Miller matched her career high with 25 points. 15 points for Maya Gertzone, 14 points and 11 rebounds for Eden Crow, as Crow registered her third double-double of the year. 11 points today for Lauren Wright of Ouachita Baptist, and Jesse Bennett added 7 points, 3 points for Brittany Williams, and 1 point for Kaylin Wright, as Arkansas Tech wins at 89-76. The Golden Suns improved to 13-1 overall, 12-1 in the Great American Conference. They are the regular season champions of the GAC Eastern Division. Ouachita Baptist finishes the regular season 3-4 overall and 3-4 in the league, and the Tigers will be one of the teams playing in the first round of the GAC tournament on Monday night. The Golden Suns, meanwhile, will receive a first-round bye, and Arkansas Tech's women will not be back on the floor until the quarterfinal round on Wednesday night at 5:30. Brent Linker, our Director of Athletic Facilities, is hurriedly replacing the net on the basket to our left so that we can begin the pregame warm-ups for the Wonder Boys and the Tigers. In the meantime, we will step aside for a 4-minute break, and when we come back, Kelly will get us up to date on the GAC scoreboard as well as the bracket for the GAC tournament as we know it at this hour on the women's side at least. That's in 4 minutes. Golden Suns win. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.